What's good, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy Youngie right here, and I'm back at it again. Bless you all for tuning into today's episode. So, guys, it's been over 4 weeks since I dropped a video here on YouTube. The last time I dropped a video was 4 weeks ago, and that video where I was talking about my trading journey on with PROPFIRM for the past 1 year. So, for the past 4 weeks, I've not dropped a video, but I've been trading. I've been taking trades on all my accounts, and it's been over a month now since I dropped a video because I said it is 4 weeks already. But currently, have I been able to pass any of these accounts? No. Am I in drawdown? No. I'm currently even in profit as of this week. I'm in profit on this account. This week I was able to take 2 trades because I don't want to make this video too long, because I found out that most of the time if I record long videos, I don't even used to have time to even edit it because of school activities. But what I want to do, and it's been long I put out the video, I just still want to carry this YouTube along on the journey. But though I've been talking a little bit about my trading journey on TikTok, on my Instagram, and on YouTube. On my YouTube short, I do put a trade recap video every week. I just drop a little video about trading, but some of the video I do drop might not be about my trading journey currently. I just talk a little bit about trading on my YouTube shorts, so you can check on my YouTube shorts to see videos. And I also put images, I put images together and turn it to a video and I post it on my YouTube short. For every trade that I take for the week, I document it on my YouTube short. But I just want to try my best this season to at least create, if it's even a short minutes video, just talking about my trade for the week, because I don't want to be making my videos too long to the extent that it's going to be very long, that at the end of the day it might even be tiring for someone to watch. I don't know, but for me to even edit it and put it out there, that's why I say that most of my videos do come out very late, and that's what I'm trying to work on. So it's been over 4 weeks I dropped a video, and here is what is currently happening. Here's the current status of my PROPFIRM accounts. As you all know, I trade 2 PROPFIRM currently: MAVEN, which I've been trading for 1 year and 3 months now, and Atlas funded account, the $10,000 Atlas funded account, which I won as a giveaway, and I've been trading that account for about 3 months now. So this week I didn't take much trade, because since I've not even been taking, I don't used to take much trade in a week. Most of the time I do just get 3 setup for the week, and sometimes I get 1 trade setup. But this week I got 2 trade setup, and the 2 trade setup was profitable, but one was profitable, the other was ended up as a break even. But the trade was a profitable trade, but it was a break even at my end. And here's the reason why I said it was profitable. So the first trade I took for the week was on GEP JPY, and so this is the trade setup on the screen on GEP JPY. This trade was a profitable trade setup. I went for 1 to 2 risk to reward on this trade, and on my Atlas funded account with this trade I was able to make about $400. So, and a week before this week, the week before this week, that was last week, I was in drawdown of minus $22 on the Atlas funded account. So this trade was helped me come out of that $22 drawdown and put me up in profit of about $380 thereabouts, so $377 in profit on the Atlas funded account. Then on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I took this same trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, but I went for 1-to-1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And here's the reason. So the reason I went for 1-to-1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I've noticed that there was in the month of May and June, when I had the opportunity to pass, I came close to passing this Atlas funded account, that I messed up because I didn't take some trade. I noticed that there are some trades that got to break even. That was a break even for me, but those trades were 1-to-1 risk to reward, and some of those trades were obvious that it's after that, if it gets to 1-to-1 risk to reward, there might be a retracement. But some of them I went for more because I want to cover up so whether draw down or loss and be in profit on the Atlas funded account. So I now decided that, okay, on this MAVEN PROPFIRM account this week, I'm just going to take just 1-to-1 risk to reward trade. Every trade I take, I'll go for 1-to-1 risk to reward, and on the Atlas funded account, I go for 1-to-2 risk to reward. That's why I went for 1-to-1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account on this GEP JPY trade, and it was profitable. I was able to make about $48 on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account on this trade. Then the second trade I took for the week was on US30, and this trade is a trade that this trade I was going for, I was targeting 1 to 3 risks to reward on this trade on the Atlas funded account. But on my MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I was targeting 1 to 1 risk to reward. But on the MAVEN Atlas funded account, I was targeting 1 to 3 because I was seeing a potential of the trade doing 1 to 3 risks to reward. But the trade didn't get to that point. But the trade got up to 1 to 1.79 risks to reward before reversing back to my break even. But on my MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I was able to secure 1 to 1 risks to reward on the trade, which was about $50.40. This is the result of the trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But on my Atlas funded account, it was the break even, and this is the trade on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But this one thing about this trade was that the day I took the trade almost stopped me out. This year started trade almost stopped me out. Then I came back to the check and I saw that the trade was already moving in my direction, and that day the trade was pushing up. The next day the trade got to about 1 to 1 risks to reward. Then I broke even 1 to 1 risks to reward, and when 1 to 1 risks to reward, then when the trade got to about 1 to 1.79 risks to reward, there was a drop to the downside because it was a buy setup. There was a drop to the downside, and the drop went to my entry point, and that was where my break even was, and took me out as break even. But I already secured 1 to 1 on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. And one thing about this trade is that I was going for 1 to 3 risks to reward, but normally I do go for 1 to 2 risks to reward, and I've already learned my lesson. I think I have a problem with this. Normally I want to go for more risks to reward, but I have not planned the management of that more risks to reward. That's why I've been sticking to just 1 to 2. And recently, what I've been doing recently is that if I say that a trade can give me 1 to 1 risks to reward, and that 1 to 2 is not like from the chart, if I say that okay, this level is a particular level that once the market gets to, market might just reverse back, I'd rather set my take profit at that level. If it's 1 to 2, 1 to 1, I go for it. But this one, I was saying that the trade can go for 1 to 3, but normally within my plan is maximum of 1 to 2. And if I see below 1 to 2, like 1 to 1, I can go for it. But I was looking at the 1 to 3 risk to reward. I was like, if this trade can get to 1 to 3 risk to reward, I'll be able to pass phase 1 on this Atlas funded account. Because I was looking at the trade that the trade can push up and give me about 1 to 3 risks to reward. But there was something when I looked at the trade, I was looking at a particular level, and at that level, if I place my take profit, there would have been a 1 to 1.79 risks to reward. And when markets go to that particular point, that was when market rejected to the downside, and there was a sharp drop to the downside that took me out as break even on that Atlas funded account. The market continued to the upside, and this trade, from the move, the trade is going to go to I don't know, I cannot say what the market will do, but the trade looks like a trade that can get to 1 to 3 risks to reward, because after the trade took me out at break even, the trade went straight up and it was pushing to the upside. So from Monday, which is tomorrow, because today, as of the time of recording the video, today is Sunday 12th of July, and tomorrow is Monday, a new week. So market might push to the upside, or market will just do what it wants. But at the end of the day, the trade is already a break even at my end. But I was able to secure 1 to 1 risks to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. So at the end of this week, I'm ending this week with a balance on my Atlas funded account. So I'm currently up about $360 on this Atlas funded account. So this is the balance, $10,360. And on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, I'm currently up $99 because I went for 1 to 1 risks to reward. So I was able to make the 2 trades that I took that was 1 to 1 risks to reward was profitable for me, 1 to 1 risks to reward. And there's one thing is that it's been over 3 months I've been trading this Atlas funded account, and it's been over 1 year, 3 months I've been trading this MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But one thing I've come to notice is I've gotten close to passing this Atlas funded accounts. This I'm not talking much about the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, because there was a certain time I didn't take trades on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But the reason I'm talking about the Atlas funded is because there are times that I came close to passing this account, but just because of just one mess up, at the end of the day, I just keep messing up one way or the other, like 2 times. Because there was a time I missed a trade. Then I was up 600. I just had 300 left to just pass the account. And that trade that I missed, I couldn't pass the account, and the trade was profitable. Another week, I got close to 800 on the account. Then the trade that I was expecting to get to take profit, the trade reversed back and pushed back down to my break even, and I couldn't pass the account that week. So, but apart from the fact that I have break even trade, I feel like I keep on messing up one way or the other, and that shows that apart from even trying to master, apart from trying to like master and understand my strategy, backtest and put in the work and get data, I still need to master myself. And I need to master myself, and I also need to gather data, not just gathering data because of just to backtest, like backtesting those setups that have proven to be more profitable, because I look out for 4 types of setups normally on the chart. But I feel like I need to like backtest and look out for setups that have proven to be more profitable. And I think that's where my journaling comes in. I need to go through my journal and check which setup has proven to be more profitable, and also work on mastering myself. I need to like stay consistent to the rules that I have set. Because my rules is just to go for 1 to 2 risks to reward. But of recent, I decided to start going for less than 1 to 2 risks to reward. If it's 1 to 1 point something, I'll go for it. And that, I'm not just going for that because I just want to go for that. I have to like see a particular level or something, that a particular level on the chart that I've looked at, okay, market might respect this level and push back, then I'll just set my take profit rather than waiting for market to reverse and I just take my profit of that level. That's why on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, from this week I just started sticking to 1 to 1 risk to reward to see the outcome of 1 to 1 risk to reward on the MAVEN PROPFIRM account, and why I take the 1 to 2 risk to reward on the Atlas funded account if the trade is giving me 1 to 2 risk to reward. But if it's a 1 to 1 risk to reward trade, I will just go for 1 to 1 risk to reward on the Atlas funded also. And that's one thing I noticed on this US30 trade setup. US30 trade setup, if I'm just to set my risk to reward at the point, I'll also just go for 1 to 1.79 risk to reward, 1 to 1.79 risk to reward. But I was looking at the level, I was like, that level was not that valid on the daily time frame. I was like, because it was like a level that market broke out from. I was not looking at market might just break out level, because on the daily time frame the level was not valid. The level was not there on the daily time frame. It was like the level was a support level that got broken to the downside, and I was buying to the upside. So the level was on the 4 hours time frame, but on the daily time frame the level was not valid on the daily time frame. So, and most of the time when I want to set my take profit, I look at the daily time frame also to see the next level market might get to, and I also look at the 4 hours. And that's one thing I learned from this US30 trade setup, that I should look at the 4 hours time frame too when I'm setting my take profit level, because I've seen that those 4 hours time frame levels are valid also. Because what I do these days is that when I'm trading, I just go on the daily time frame to look for structure, and on the daily time frame also I look for levels. Then I come down to the 4 hours time frame to check the levels and take my trades all 15 minutes time frame after seeing my chart pattern confirmation. So the work still boils down on me. I need to work on myself. Apart from the fact that I still need to gather data, understand the system which I'm trading, try to get data on the setups which I think that have proven to be more profitable, and I still need to just put in the work on mastering myself and staying consistent to rules, and stop fluctuating this week and saying, okay, I want to try out 1 to 3 weeks to reward. 1 to 3 weeks to reward, because normally I have taken trades that I go for 1 to 2, and I'll see the trade that, this trade can go for more than 1 to 2, but I'll just stick to that 1 to 2, and the trade will go for that 1 to 3, 1 to 4 that I predicted. But I know within myself that this 1 to 2 is what I think I have come to master. 1 to 2, 1 to 1, I've come to master that 1 to 2, because the first time I took a 1 to 4 risk to reward trade, I broke even, and the trade is not a break even and later pushed in my direction. But the trade went for 1 to 2 risks to reward before that break even. So that trade would have been a profitable trade for me that week that I took that trade. But because I was going for 1 to 4, which I have not tried out before, and I have not have a risk management plan for the 1 to 4 risks to reward. When I mean a risk management plan, or like a trade management plan, I mean for the one to four risk to reward trade. So I broke even because I used my normal 1 to 2 risk to reward trade management plan, because if I'm going for 1 to 2 risk to reward, when the trade get to 1 to 1 risk to reward, I break even and let the trade continue playing out. So when the trade got to 1 to 1 risk to reward, I broke even, and the trade got to 1 to 2 and reverse back to my break even. But I was targeting 1 to 4 because I want to like make profit on my MAVEN PROPFIRM account, because I was trading with the MAVEN PROPFIRM as at that time. Till I got this Atlas funded account as a giveaway. And this Atlas funded, when I got it, I started risking 2%. I was not risking 1%. I'm still risking 1% on my MAVEN PROPFIRM account. But on this account, I started risking 2% straight up on this account. And I've been making profits, but I've not been just be able to pass the account. And when I started risking 2%, I was like, 5 trades, this account is gone. But when I started trading that account, I first got into loss. That was even down like $500 on the account. Then I came out and I was making profit. Then I was making profit, I was messing up, and that was what has been keeping me from passing the first one on the account. That's why I said I need to master myself. I need to understand and master myself and master the system, and just have a deep understanding of the system and the setups that have proven to be more profitable. I think that's what I need to work on now, but most importantly on myself, because this account I've been risking 2% now, and it's been 3 months and I've not even lost the account. It shows that there's something right that I'm doing, but I've not come to the understanding of what I need to continue doing consistently to give me that result, and that's where I need to put in the work. So this will be all for this video. I don't want to make this video too long. It's already 16 minutes already. So next week I will try to show up again and give a quick recap on my next trading week. That's what I just want to try to do. I don't want to be recording video that I will record video, I'll not have time to like edit it at the end of the day. So that'll be it for this video, guys. And guys, as you all know, I trade with MAVEN PROPFIRM and Atlas funded PROPFIRM currently. If you want to check out any of this PROPFIRM, there'll be a link in the description for you to check out any of those two PROPFIRM, the MAVEN PROPFIRM and the Atlas funded PROPFIRM account. And like I always say, before you start trading with any PROPFIRM, make sure you do your due diligence, do your research, read and understand the rules of the PROPFIRM before you start trading with any PROPFIRM, and make your research. Make your research is very important. And if you're looking for a broker to trade with, there's a link in the description to my preferred broker, which is EXNESS. I've used EXNESS before. Now I trade with PROPFIRM accounts for now, but I've tried EXNESS once and the service was good to me. But if you want to check out EXNESS, you can click the link in the description. And before you start trading with any broker, also with EXNESS, also do your research and do your due diligence research and about the PROPFIRM, about the broker. If the broker is the kind of broker you want to trade with, you also read the rules and also check if the broker is a good broker, because there are criteria to good broker. Make sure you do your research. So that'll be it for this video, guys. If you like this kind of content and you're just coming across my content for the first time, please subscribe, like, share and comment, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.